What's up, Pisces? It's your girl Yaya giving you another reading. I haven't done your reading in a while. I didn't even pre-shuffle. I just want to jump and give you a reading, I guess. I don't know. I felt the energy. Pisces. Okay. So let's jump into it. Angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses, thank you so much for me being able to channel for Pisces. Any and all negative energy is sent back to sender right now. Ashe. How you feeling? Oh, good. Let's get into it, Pisces. Let's see what come out for you. Demanding, age issues in reverse. Whoa. Retreating, being needy. Anxiety. Lust, not love. Fear of cheating in reverse. Whoa. Whoa, Pisces. Vulnerable in reverse. Fated to be alone. Tolerating abuse. And seeking perfection. Whoa. Let's clarify. So we have demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. It might be somebody else's energy. I love this deck. Thinking about getting a Kipper-ish deck. It's this reader that I watch. He's a male. He's a masculine. And actually some of the readers I watch, they use his decks. He was saying that he was out of them and everything. Shout out to Intuitive Cave. Shout out. Okay, demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. The Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Maybe you want to break up with someone because they hurt you. Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords. Okay. Age issues in reverse. You feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. That's in reverse, so you're not having issues with that at all. Some of you could be in relationships where your person's younger than you or you're younger than your person. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. That's good. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, two came out. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Seems like you guys are having arguments though. Retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. Maybe you guys are on a break right now. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're thinking this person's not going to come back. Because of all the arguing. All the arguing and fighting and bickering. Maybe you have a fear of this person not returning. The Six of Cups in reverse. This person used to give to you. Maybe they moved out. Being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off of your relationship. Yeah, maybe you guys are taking a break right now. So you have a fear that this person's not going to come back. The one that used to pay the rent, I just heard. The one that the one that used to pay the mortgage, I just heard. Whoa. Whoa. I always say don't give somebody too much control over your life. They have the power to feed you or starve you. The Page of Cups. You trying to give somebody else an offer? Like a friend you met? The King of Cups. Anxiety. You are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared too. Give them a chance. This came out in Leo's reading. Go watch Leo's reading. Maybe you met a Leo. The Two of Swords. Choices. Between two. The Nine of Cups in reverse. You're afraid of losing stability. That's what you're anxious over. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Maybe you met somebody else and maybe you guys had like a night of passion. Okay. The King of Wands. Maybe you met a King of Wands. A fiery person. The Eight of Cups. Maybe you met them at work. That's not good. The fear of cheating in reverse. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. But I think you did cheat. Or you guys are on a break. And you met somebody else. And you have like a night of passion. To me, that's cheating. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. The Hangman in reverse. And the Four... Oh, you regret this? With the Four of Swords, you regret it? Okay, vulnerable in reverse. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and yourself. So you're not feeling vulnerable? Your heart's wide open. You're letting yourself feel. Maybe that's what this person did, the one you know, just met. At your job. I don't recommend that. I do not condone that. Work and, you know, relationships, like romantic relationships, should be separate to me. Okay? Just out of my own experience from back in the day. Okay? To me, it's not a good idea, but, you know, to each his own. The Ace of Pentacles, you want to give somebody else an offer. Or somebody wants to give you an offer. Okay. The Ten of Wands. You feel like you're carrying around a bunch of extra weight right now. Maybe because you have to make a decision. Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. Queen of Swords. Maybe the person you are taking a break from was super argumentative. That's what it seems like. So you're like, I need a break. The Ace of Cups. It came out on like kind of the fence, but I took it in the upright. That's a new relationship. Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Maybe you guys have been arguing a little bit too much or whatever. I don't know. The Nine of Wands. You're the Wounded Warrior. The World card. Maybe you're looking at something in a different light now. Like you're looking at the world different. Seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Seems like you're struggling to decide whether you want to be in this relationship or if you want to let it go. So far, that's what it seems like. And this person at work is making you see things differently. Okay, that's what it seemed like. I don't know. I guess as long as you're still talking to your person and telling them, you know, telling them how you're feeling and you know what's going on or whatever. I guess to me that way it wouldn't be cheating. To me. Then again, I'm the kind of woman I would be like, okay, you think the grass is greener? Go ahead. That's what kind of okay, I'm like the queen of wands. I'm not having it. I can't go for that. I'll be like, oh, okay. So go ahead. But no, it's good to, you know, be honest with people, with especially if you love this person and you know they're a person, okay? And you're just taking a break. The Seven of Cups in reverse. It almost came out in the upright, right? Options. This is the 10. It says everything is fine, but the same card in this deck is the 10 of Swords. I'm not even sure why they have it like that. But this is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So you don't want to hurt this person. Like I just said, you need to be honest. Like, just tell the truth. Come out with it, you know? Because if you're taking a break, I guess if you're taking a break, then that means that you guys are trying to figure out if you're going to stay together or not, right? But you still need to communicate because you're still technically in a relationship, right? Or if you love this person, you should come out with the truth and tell them the truth. Like, but let's see. Okay, demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner immediately. Yeah. Okay, so with the Page of Wands and the 10 of Swords, yeah, see, I told you. What'd I tell you? They're the same card. They're the same exact card. but one says everything is fine for some reason. So with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords, because the Page of Wands in the upright is like a new career or whatever. So I'm guessing if you did meet somebody else at work, this is somebody you already knew. Okay, maybe your boss, which is, I really don't recommend that. Or, you know, just somebody that you frequently see at work or whatever. Okay. But with the Ten of Swords, Interesting. So this, like, you've confided in this person before, right? I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't work there anymore. Maybe it was somebody you met at work, but they don't work there anymore. But with the Ten of Swords, I don't know. It's giving me like, kind of confusing. So this person that you've been with for a while, maybe you met them at work, you know, a while ago, like years ago. But they hurt you. The Ten of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Maybe they hurt you, but you forgave them? I don't know. It's giving me you know this person for a while. Whoever you're taking a break from. Like, I'm getting more than like 20 years. 10 to 20 years. That's what I'm getting. The King of Wands. So I bet you always been good to this person, but they hurt you, but you took them back, or, you know, flip the roles. But you always been like the provider. Okay. Yeah, you're the Emperor. Okay. So to me, that's clear. You might have in the past wanted this person to be different, but you've accepted them for who they are, and you even took them back when they cheated on you, but you've always been good to them. So we got age issues in reverse. You feel too old or your partner's too young. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune with the age issues in reverse, because you don't have an age issue with your partner, right? You might have an age gap, but it doesn't matter, right? So with the World card and the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, yeah, you guys are taking a break right now, I think, to assess things. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me. Okay, so in the meantime, you're focused on your kids. Your family. You're protecting your heart. Interesting. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune came out in the reverse. So it's like, it feels like both of you guys are in deep thought about this because you've been together for so long. Like, there's a lot invested. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Okay, retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. Okay, with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Swords in the upright is somebody who takes charge. Like I just said, you were the one that's paying like all the bills or whatever, right? You were like the breadwinner. I'm talking to a masculine, I believe. And then Six of Cups, yeah, the Six of Cups in reverse. You're not giving to this person anymore right now. You're taking a break. You're on a break. You're still taking care of everything else. Yeah, now you're trying to make a decision. But you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. All right, maybe that's why you're taking a break. Being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself. Take the pressure off you. I think you guys are like hanging out and partying more often right now. Okay, since you don't have to be home. You don't have to be home. You don't have to like, because you're taking a break. So you're probably not at home. You're probably, you know, hanging out. Spending time by yourself. The Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So yeah, kind of like sowing your royal oats or whatever. Okay. But you're still like taking care of your responsibilities. You're still doing that. You're still doing that. I bet you still come get your kids too, don't you? Okay. The Page of Swords. And I just said kids. So one of your kids in particular is telling you what's going on at home. And you know how kids do. They tell you the truth about what's going on at home. So maybe you're getting a little bit more insight because somebody's telling you what's going on at home. You're getting some insight about home. Because you're not there anymore right now. And I bet you, don't get it messed up. If they're telling you about what's going on at home, they damn sure telling her or him what's going on with you. So if you have anybody around or anything like that, they telling. They telling, trust, okay? So, okay, we have anxiety. You are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared too. Give them a chance. And then we have, okay, the Two of Swords came out again. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, balance and all that stuff, right? So, since you're having anxiety about this relationship, and, you know, I believe that this other person that you're talking to right now, I believe you're telling them more than you're telling your actual person, right? So you're telling them, I'm trying to balance things out. I can't really be with you like that, blah, blah, blah. But I still think you should tell your person. Because to me, if you don't, that's cheating to me. To me. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. So somebody's not feeling well. I think you had to leave things behind too that you didn't want to leave behind. Like you might have left them in the car or something like this. So you're like, what, Ubering it everywhere? Okay. I mean, that's still being responsible, I suppose. Like, yeah, that's being responsible. Whoa. Damn, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So the seven and the Eight of Swords. You still haven't let go of past trauma with this person. It might have been a long time ago. They said that they did something, like they cheated or something, or they did something, and you said, okay, I forgive you. But you haven't let that go. You could have let it go, but you didn't. Wow. Flip the roles or whatever if you have to. Okay. And then the Knight of Wands. The Wounded Warrior. You still have like past trauma. That's why you have to be honest with your partner. Like, you have to be honest with these people. If you really love the person, you should be on. Like, my thing is, if I tell you something that how I feel or whatever, and you don't like it, then I suppose we shouldn't be together or something, right? Because if I can't be honest with the person I'm with, who would? Oh my God! Remember that song by New Edition? I've been channeling a lot of 80s songs lately, dude, okay? It's New Edition, like back when they were young, okay? It goes, who do you trust if you can't trust me? I'm the one who loves you. It was like, who do you trust? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who do you trust? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who do you trust? Whoa, whoa. I'm the one who loves you. Who do you trust if you can't trust me? It's like, there's no real reason why you should have to go through all this, because this is like inner turmoil. Because if you really didn't forgive like, I understand forgive and forget is totally different, right? You don't have to forget what happened, but if you said you forgave the person, you should have forgave the person. And if you really did forgive the person, you should have told them, I don't forgive you. I still want to be with you. I don't forgive you though, or something like that. Like, you gotta talk. You gotta talk. That's what having a relationship is, right? Like, being honest with the person. So with the Knight of Wands, yeah, setting boundaries. I think you're trying to do that now. You're trying to be honest. Okay. It's gonna be like an argument or something though. You know it's gonna be an argument. You know it's gonna be an argument. Something like that. Okay, lust not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Yeah, like I said, I believe this new person or whatever that you're dealing with or you're talking to or whatever, it's just like a lust thing, because you don't really have real feelings for the person, but they listen to you. Like, they validate your feelings. They listen to you, but it's not the same thing as something you share with somebody else, which is deeper, right? Like it was longer lasting. It's been years. For some of you, it's been years. For some of you, it's been years. Okay, so then we have the King of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you probably lunged towards this new person because maybe they were always like validating your feelings or something, or maybe the first time you like said something or confided in this person, they really did listen. Okay. So then you want to walk away from somebody that you've built a life with, because the Eight of Cups, that's walking away from things that you built, something you built. Right? I feel like you're on the fence about it though. But this other person, like, you know, they actually validate your feelings. Yeah, the Magician. You better hope this person's not trying to play games with you or something. You don't want to throw all the shit away that you have with the other person. you know, if this person is actually playing games, because we are clarifying lust, not love. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Spirit just said this person knows your person, and they're trying to break y'all up. Like, you better hope that's not what's going on here. Because you better believe if that's what's going on here, she gonna tell. She gonna tell. I had a friend. No, it's an ex. Well, she was never a friend, really, right? She was a karmic friend, but I seen her in the grocery store one day, and this was like back in the day. But I used to date this dude, karmic dude. Okay, he was a Capricorn, and I mean, I look back now, he was cheating all the time. All the time. Like, he had kids on me and everything. Okay? I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I seen her in the grocery store. Like, she went to high school with me. She was from another town, but she moved here in, like, middle school. And she was popular. I'm not going to say nothing about her looks, but it don't matter. Why is it that karmic people are more popular? Oh, Spirit just answered my question. Karmic people are more popular because they need other people. That's why. They need people to validate them all the time. That's why. I just answered my own. Well, not really. I asked Spirit, and Spirit quickly gave me an answer. Because karmic people need people to validate them all the time. That's why they're more popular. Because karmic people need other karmic people. Anyways, I seen her in the damn grocery store. And she's like, oh, well, you know, we slept together last week. And if I had known that you and him were together, I would have never. I'm like, I know you knew we were together, number one. But I still respected her for saying something. I still respected her. I went, and I'm so dumb that I went and went home. And he came over, and, you know, I told him, I'm like, well, she told me or whatever. And he got down on his knees and begged me with crocodile tears. Talking about he's never going to do it again and all this other shit. And I'm so dumb. I took him, well, I was naive and stupid back then. So I took him back. Okay. Fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Okay, so you don't think anybody's cheating here. But it seemed like you cheating or you about to cheat. My advice is tell both of them what's going on. Because it seemed like you talking to this other person more than you talking to your person about the situation. Which is not a good way to fix the situation. If you know what I mean. So then the Hangman in reverse. You really don't know what to do, actually. You want both. You want both? Okay, so you're up at night thinking about this shit, right? You want to fight for both? The Four Swords. Okay, you're up thinking about it or whatever at night. Okay. You're still thinking about home and security, though, aren't you? Aren't you? Is it worth it? Is it worth throwing all this away for? I mean, you know what? Sometimes people outgrow each other or whatever, but you need to, like I said, talk. Open your mouth. Communicate. Okay? That's the only way you're going to figure it out. Since you're up at night thinking about that shit. Yeah, the sun. You need to get clarity from all this. All right? Vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. And the Ace of Pentacles is talking about an offer. Like, that's new. Investments. Like, okay. So, with the vulnerable in reverse, you're being vulnerable. I'm pretty sure, like I said earlier, you're expressing your emotions and feelings to this person, like this new interest of yours, more than you're expressing to your person that you're taking a break from. I don't know if that's a good idea, but you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, like you're being vulnerable. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, I mean, no, it's not in reverse. I'm sorry, it's upright. The vulnerable is in reverse. So the Ace of Pentacles, you want to give this person an offer, but I don't know. All I know is it's weighing on your back. Okay, some decision you're trying to make or whatever. King of Pentacles, I think that came out already. Yeah, you were the breadwinner in this other relationship. Okay, you don't want to run back right now. You're taking your time. All right. Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. The King of Swords. I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. Your person, your actual person, she could be a little bit of a spitfire. I just heard. She tells you how it is. She's a little bit too much sometimes. The Ace of Cups. You really want to give somebody else an offer, but I don't know. I guess you want both. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you want both? Like, you need to speak and talk. You know, I just heard this. Your feelings are important. Your feelings are just as important as everybody else's feelings. Okay? You're allowed to speak your feelings. Yeah, you don't want to argue. That's why you don't want to talk. Because you don't want to argue. That's why. Like I just said, this Queen of Swords is a little bit of a spitfire. Okay? An offer. I think this other person probably approached you first. Okay? Or they made you feel comfortable to talk to them. That's what it feels like. Tolerating abuse, any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Yeah, I believe that happened. That's why you guys decided to take a break. Okay, you guys, she's a spitfire. You're like, damn, I take care of the rent, I take care of the bills, I take care of my kids, like I do everything, like, and you always like messing with my mind, like talking down to me and shit. I think that's what happened. And so this other person doesn't do that. Okay, but it might be just lust. All right. Yeah, you're the wounded warrior. But with the World's card, you'll be giving up a lot. Yeah, you're up at night thinking about this. And shit came back out. All right, seeking perfection. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. The 7 of Cups in reverse, and again, this is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So you're weighing your options. You are. Okay, with 7 of Cups in reverse, you don't really want to anymore. Like you want to make a decision, and you don't want to be hurt anymore. You don't want to be hurt anymore. That's what it is. Like I said earlier, if you were hurt and you never forgave the person, you should have told them that you didn't forgive them. You should have never said that you forgave them when you didn't forgive them, because you're still like, after all these years, you're still thinking about that shit. Or maybe you still think that they're doing shit behind your back or whatever. I'm sure whoever, like, I think it's one of your kids, is telling you what's going on at that house if you're not there. Or vice versa, okay? So you have some kind of inkling on what's going on. You're trying to take a leap of faith. I think you're super worried about what's going to happen to your kids or something if you leave this person. I think that's what it is. You're like super worried about that. But like I always say, you can still be a parent to your child. Especially if you were married to the person. The High Priestess. Either that's a new energy, or that's the one you're leaving behind. I don't know. I think this is a new energy though. Like, you don't really know this person that much. You don't really, I think you want to confide in this person. Like, you have confided in this person. So I think you have some kind of trust for this person or whatever. So let me see. Let me grab some of these real quick. Let's see what come out. Pisces. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine. Let me know in the comments if that resonates, if I'm talking to a masculine. I'm always wondering if I'm like, right or something. If my intuition's on point. Okay? Which is, my job. Okay? When I'm doing this. So, okay, let me get some more clarification here. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more clarification here. And we have the Page of Pentacles again. She came out again. I don't know. I think the Page of Swords came out before. Not the Page of Pentacles. But it's like new money. A raise. I don't know. I said that earlier in the reading. It might be your boss that you're dating or something, or maybe maybe you don't work for the company anymore, and you met this person at your job and it was your boss. I don't know. Okay, take it as it resonates. So 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's sad. Somebody's like having sleepless nights. I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody else. They feel like they lost. Definitely they feel like they lost like financial gain or whatever. The 7 of Swords. You're running away from a fight. You don't want to argue. Some of you guys are getting divorced. You don't even want to try anymore. Some of you are getting divorced. Some of you are. The High Priestess again. This came out again. It just came out a minute ago, right? Yep. It came out for seeking perfection, yeah. You want to get to know this other person. I don't know, you think it's a good idea, so. But some of you guys are definitely getting divorced. I can feel it. This other person that you are taking a break from is going to accuse you of cheating, and you might have done that already. And they're gonna be argumentative when you tell them, if you do tell them about this other person, even if you didn't cheat, they're still gonna be argumentative about it. And I think you've had enough of arguing. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you want to move away from this situation. The 4 of Wands. You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are like going to visit your family right now. Just trying to take your mind off of the situation. The Empress. Is that who you met? The Empress. The 4 of Cups. Might be dealing with the Taurus. What is it? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With the 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're just not happy right now with the situation. Spending time with family always helps, right? Unless they're like a karmic ass family. Like you might be going to visit like, a cousin or, a grandmother or something, or, somebody like that. Your mama, who you haven't seen for a while. I don't know, maybe because your wife doesn't like her or they don't like each other. I'm getting that. Spirit just said that. And maybe I'm seeing your mom for a while. So that's going to make you feel good. Okay, I'm going to take these. Okay, the King of Cups. You've always been like, you know, the provider, okay, for this person. I'm starting to feel like you don't feel appreciated anymore. I'm starting to feel like that. I'm starting to feel like they've been taking you for granted. And that's how you feel. Either that's how you feel or that's what's really going on. With the 7 of Wands. You don't want to argue anymore. You've been feeling like you have to like protect yourself from this person. The 10 of Cups. You're worried about what you're going to lose when you leave this, when you leave this relationship. I just heard relinquish the relationship. You're worried about your kids, I think, and some money, some material things. Yeah, it's gonna be a tower. It's gonna be a tower. All right, Pisces. Let me give you some. I'll give you some advice real quick. I mean, communication. That's what you need to do. Matter of fact, let me write that down before I forget. All right, my bad, Pisces. I just want to write something down before I forgot. Because you really need to communicate right now. Okay? Your feelings are important too. All right? Or this is somebody else's energy. Whoever's in your energy right now. But your feelings matter just like everybody else's, okay? Don't cut yourself out. I feel like you always put everybody else's feelings into consideration before your own. That's what I'm feeling, okay? But that's not fair to you. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody else either. If you hold back how you're feeling and if you're not honest with somebody you love, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? No need to worry. Because every little thing is going to be all right. In the near future. Maybe this is going to take some time. A year from now? I wouldn't wait that long. But maybe the dust will start to, settle down in a year. Okay, if this is going to shake everything up for you. All right. Opportunity. Maybe this person is, you can see this person as a really big risk or a really big opportunity. Like, I don't know. Only you know. Take action. Like I said, talk. Talk. Open your mouth. Okay? No. Maybe you're not going to tolerate this shit anymore. Okay? Ask your angels. Some of you guys need to do some praying, like prayer. Okay? One more. Within the next few months. Okay? Take it how it resonates, Pisces. But that was your reading. Let's see, I can give you one of these. These are cool. I like these. The chakra cards. She's meditating. She's got all the chakras on her body. See? She's cute. She's got all the chakras. Okay. I mean, we all have chakras. Okay, but I'm just saying that, they show you where they are on the cards. Okay, so honest me is the best policy. I can't make it up. Get something you need to get off your chest. I'm sorry, got something you need to get off your chest. Or maybe it's next to your chest, but close enough that you want to move it away to be safe. Either way, think about how you answer these questions and see if it helps. Number 1, the most honest thing I feel like I need to say to a certain someone, but haven't because I don't want the conflict. I don't feel confident, or etc. Number 2, the kinder and not at all bridge burning way to say it. Now, is there a world where you can say it out loud? The kinder version, obvious. Your throat chakra has your back, not to mention your voice. I'm gonna read that again. The kinder and not at all bridge burning way to say it. Now, is there a world where you can say it out loud? The kinder version, obviously. Your throat chakra has your back, not to mention your voice. I can't make it up. Communication, you have to talk. That's the most important thing about relationships, isn't it? And Spirit just keeps putting this in my head over and over again. Your feelings matter. Just like everybody else in the world. Your feelings are not obsolete. I just got somebody just got emotional when I said that. Your feelings matter. Somebody got emotional when I said that. I felt it. But it's true, your feelings do matter, okay? I feel like you've been, just worried about everybody else. And nobody worries about you. Maybe it's time that you should start worrying about you. It's not so, well, you know what? It is selfish sometimes. It is kind of selfish. But if nobody else is going to worry about your feelings, because you teach people how to treat you. That's what it is in life. So if you don't have any boundaries or you don't have any standards for yourself, nobody else is going to have that either for you. That's just the way it is. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. That's just what it is. All right, Pisces. I hope this gave you some clarity. I hope, somebody got emotional when I said that, though. And see, the thing about it is I'm not going to, this video won't even get posted till tomorrow. But I can already feel the energy. It's called intuition. But I hope it gave you some clarity. And, you matter. You matter. Spirit says you matter. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, Pisces? Take care of yourself, all right? Take you a bath or something. Get a pedicure. I don't know. Do something for yourself. Like, you deserve it. Like, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you next time. Mwah.